handful, very small elite run and own these corporations, which include the mainstream media. There really are 22 families who run and own 50% of the mainstream media, which is where we get our news. And it's true. It's a fact. You can look it up. I can't be this big of an asshole without having the truth to back me up.
I'll show you politics in America. Here it is, right here. I think the puppet on the right shares my beliefs. I think the puppet on the left is more to my liking. Hey, wait a minute. There's one guy holding up both puppets. Shut up.
I have this feeling who's ever elected president, no matter what your promises you promise on the campaign trail, blah, 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 when you win, you go into this smoky room with the 12 industrialists, capitalist scumfucks who got you in there, and you're in this smoky room, and this little film, the screen comes down, and a big guy in a cigar, roll the film. And it's a shot of the Kennedy assassination from an angle you've never seen before. And then the screen goes up, and the lights come up, and they go to the new president. Any questions? Just what my agenda is. First we bomb Baghdad. You got it.
Their conception was never again a real president. Kennedy is known as the last president who thought he had presidential powers. This group said after Roosevelt, never again a powerful activist president. Kennedy is in the process of winding down the Vietnam War. There would have been at least 1,000 fewer advisors by the end of 1963. The second term of Kennedy was going to lead to institutional changes. J. Edgar Hoover was going to be fired from the FBI. The CIA, Kennedy did not wait. He fired the failed leaders, Allen Dulles, whose connections to the Nazis in World War II should have had him indicted. Why Wall Street and then the CIA, their tool, as we see in people like Allen Dulles, the Wall Street bond lawyer who dominates the CIA, why would they take up the idea of the Kennedy assassination? Their conception was never again a real president. Kennedy is known as the last president who thought he had presidential powers. This group said after Roosevelt, never again a powerful activist president, no return to the New Deal. They're against the new frontier. They don't like the social consequences of the moonshot. It makes the American people uppity. They don't want to accept the dominance of finance oligarchs and predators of the type that we have today. The cleaning out of the dirty networks of J. Edgar Hoover at the FBI, the CIA with Allen Dulles.
That is I said that about a week ago. And I didn't like it that much. Didn't sound that great. And the whole world picked it up. So it shows you what I know. It's crazy. Drain the swamp. We're going to drain the swamp of Washington. We're going to have fun doing it. We're all doing it together.
Their conception was never again a real president. Kennedy is known as the last president who thought he had presidential powers. This group said after Roosevelt, never again a powerful activist president.
Listening to these children read My Pet Goat, he is frozen in fear, terror, and panic. He does not know what to do.
The screen goes up, and the lights come up, and they go to the new president. Any questions?
Press Secretary Ari Fleischer is in the back of the room holding up a big placard saying, "Don't say anything."
Their conception was never again a real president. Kennedy is known as the last president who thought he had presidential powers. This group said after Roosevelt, never again a powerful activist president.
This is obviously not a president. This is a puppet. This is a figurehead.
Kennedy ran as the new frontier. What did it mean? It was optimism, progress, science, industry, technology, the progress of the modern world, the idea that improvements in the material and cultural status of humanity are available. You fight for them, you can get them. And this growing moment of optimism, maybe it's best expressed in the moonshot.
We're thrilled to welcome Broadcom Limited and its CEO, Hock Tan, to the White House to announce that Broadcom Limited is moving its headquarters from Singapore back to the United States. So I want to thank you very much. Thank you. It's really something great. I appreciate it. For many decades, Route 66 captured the American spirit. Truck drivers hauled made-in-America goods along this vital artery of commerce. The United States is now behind France, behind Germany, behind Canada, Ireland, Japan, Mexico, South Korea, and many other nations. But this administration is going to fix that. One by one, we're fixing it.
No return to the New Deal. They're against the New Frontier.
We got to change this deal, and hopefully we can renegotiate it, but if we can't, we'll terminate it, and we'll start all over again with a real deal. America must lead the way, not follow from behind. We have gone from a tax rate that is lower than our economic competitors to one that is more than 60% higher. We have totally surrendered our competitive edge to other countries. We have totally surrendered. We're not surrendering anymore. We must reduce the tax rate on American businesses so they keep jobs in America, create jobs in America, and compete for workers right here in America, the America we love. Your wages will go up. There's more products made right here in the USA. Tax relief for middle-class families. Thank you. Thank you very much. Make America great again. That's what we're going to do. We want to bring back trillions of dollars in wealth that's parked overseas. Large companies that do business overseas will often park their profits offshore to avoid paying a high United States tax. The amount of money we're talking about is anywhere from $3 to $5 trillion. Can you believe that? By making it less punitive for companies to bring back this money, we can return trillions and trillions of dollars to our economy and spur billions of dollars in new investments in our struggling communities and throughout our nation. It's time to invest in our country, to rebuild our communities, and to hire our great American workers. It's called, very simply, the American model. That is how we will all succeed and grow together as one team with one shared sense of purpose and one glorious American destiny. They will love getting up in the morning. They will love going to their job. They will love earning a big, fat, beautiful paycheck. They will be proud again. Today, I am asking every citizen to join me in dreaming big and bold and daring things, beautiful things, for our country. I am asking everyone in this room and across the nation to join me in demanding nothing but the best for our nation and for our people. And if we do these things, and if we care for and support each other and love each other, then we will truly make America great again. Thank you. God bless you. God bless you, everybody.
Their conception was never again a real president. Kennedy is known as the last president who thought he had presidential powers. This group said after Roosevelt, never again a powerful activist president.
We're not surrendering anymore.